Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. I hope y'all are having a good beginning of your week. I hope you had a good weekend. And there was a shortage of shows last night, but trust me, I was happy for it. The BET Awards came on. I watched some of it, but I didn't see all of it and definitely not going to review it. I don't have the energy. Check out Ashley, or I'm sure Roxanne will do a BET Awards review. That's their normal thing. I don't do the award shows, y'all. But we are here for claws. So let's go ahead and get into it. Stop! Desna is waking up after the morning after. Okay? She just had her night before out here, alright? She walking down the stairs, feeling good, looking good. I woke up like it. You know what I'm saying? Like she's feeling herself walking down the stairs. That's the energy. And then something crashes into that positive energy. And it's Jen and Bryce's two badass kids. I mean bad. And then Roller is in there cooking whiskey bologna. I'm like, now what in the ghetto is going on? What in the poor and disenfranchised are we cooking in here today? Okay, because that just sounds terrible. But you know what? That is not the point. Desna said she needs to go ahead and get her a new place. She can't be in here with the Rugrats throwing food all over the place. Y'all, they was making my nerves so bad, trying to destroy that beautiful kitchen. But Desna tells Roller that she needs to find a new place. And Roller said, you need to get a place with me. And she like, well, I thought I told you we was moving slow. And he was like, you was wrong. And she was like, look now, okay? Ain't no drunk baloney gonna make me go ahead and trust you, okay? So you just need to go ahead and give it a minute. Give it a second, okay? Jen and Bryce go to a lawyer because they are trying to see what their options are to keep EJ away from Brienne. And I just don't understand. Why is Jen going through so many, leaps and bounds? But last episode, EJ was on some bullshit, coaxing Bryce into a fight so that they can record it and use it against them later. But I still believe that if Jen would have went into the situation positive from jump, if she would have been like, of course you can see your child, and introduced them off rip as soon as he asked about it, you know what I'm saying, then I don't think it would have been an issue. But I find it problematic that you felt the need to go to a lawyer and try to keep him away from his daughter. Bryce wasn't even down for that. Bryce said, I am not comfortable getting in between their father and daughter relationship, okay? Because I'm just thinking about if it was me and you tried to keep our daughters from me, how I would feel. I said, yes, Bryce. Yes, Bryce. That's how you supposed to be, Bryce. You supposed to think about if you was in that person's shoes. But a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't think like that. And that's why there are a whole bunch of fucked up evil people in the world. Because they don't think, what if that was me? You know? So y'all, Desna get on the phone with the real estate agent. Find me a beachfront property, bitch. Find me something luxurious and nice. And I can't be the only black person in the building. Well, apparently the real estate agent had to take out a whole bunch of nice places because of that. And I'm like, child, take them out. Because the last thing I want is to be around some fucking funky racist white people that feel like I've encroached upon their white area and will make me feel uncomfortable at a place that I pay the bills at. Okay? So yeah, I understand where she's coming from with that. I need a mixed building. I need some Latino drug kingpins in here somewhere, queen pin here or there, because it's all about the women too. You know what I'm saying? We can have the white folks. That's not an issue at all. But we also need some of the others. I need a brother or sister in there somewhere. I got to feel comfortable. Well, the real estate agent, that means it's going to be a little bit above her budget. Take her to a nice, nasty apartment. See, I'm all about the view. I'm all about the windows. I'm all about the high ceilings. I'm all about the modernization of a kitchen. Okay, that's me. So I was just in love with the apartment just like she was. And she said her boss don't have a budget and she just started throwing all her money on the real estate agent like she was a stripper. And I thought that was inappropriate. Write a check. Showing out as Desna. So Polly is talking horizontals with Joe the GM. Okay, I don't know what that got to do with anything, but I think Joe is starting to realize how full of shit Polly is. Okay, he is getting a little bit over the character that she's portraying right now. So he's like, when am I gonna be able to see the real you? I'm like, you is a murderer. Like, you don't need to see the real me, Joe the GM. Okay? Well, he gets a phone call from security. Somebody didn't pull their dick out at the blackjack table, so he had to head downstairs to check on that. The phone rings and Polly answers it, and it's somebody calling and asking if Mac and Melba are still, getting ready for the party. Apparently, the governor was having some freak nasty party that Mac and Melba was hosting for him, and it was just trying to get the confirmation that everything was a go. And Polly heard it, so Polly picks up the phone and calls Desna and tell her that they need to make it down to the governor's freaky deaky party so they can see what it's hitting for. Because we still trying to find out what they bribing the governor for and what the governor is building. Okay, we trying to figure this out. Roller comes in asking Polly for help. Okay, he don't know what he needs to do to get Desna to see how serious he is about their love. Okay, and Polly puts on the best New Jersey stylist costume that she could find, girl, and she gets Roller together. Okay, takes the goals out, puts on nice tailored suits, and I knew it when I saw him. I was like, you not about to put that big fine ass white boy in a suit, are you? Oh, they put that big fine ass white boy in a suit. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, we all know Roller out here can get it, and this ain't the first time he's played. Like, he is typecast as the black white boy. That seems to be the situation. I've seen him in other things. Motherfucker had dread, braids, cornrows when I seen him in something else. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, bitch, Roller could get it with the suit on. Polly had to let him know, you have got to become the man that Desna needs right now, Roller. Okay? You have got to show her that you could work in a casino and make this money. Okay? And stop being, the hood gun. That's all he is the hood gun. Go around beating the shit out of people and finding stuff out, playing detective. Shit, Roller need to go ahead and get him a PI license and make it rip. Okay? Go ahead and go legit. Go legit. It's all right. So y'all, the girls are going to the shop, okay, a new day to do some nails, right? We excited. Everybody looking at pictures of Desna's apartment. Oh, girl, this bad and bougie, okay? Bad and bougie. Yeah. Okay, with a Uzi out this bit. They turn on the lights and Penelope's dead body is sitting in a pedicure chair like she about to get her feet done with blood all over the place. It was just real uncomfortable to look at. Everybody is taken aback. Desna is hurt. She thought she had saved this girl, but she did not. Okay, and as soon as they start to figure out what they're gonna do with the body, wrap the body up, put it in a truck or something, as soon as they start to think of what to do, here come Arlene, okay, aka Quiet Ann's ex-cop old lady. Why, Arlene? Why? Okay, Quiet Ann is like, I'll handle it. Quiet Ann goes outside to talk to her, and basically Arlene is upset because you ain't been answering her phone calls. And Quiet Ann said, bitch, I thought I told you. This is over. Get from over here. And at first, Arlene was like, what's going on? You hiding something from me? You're like, look, girl, okay? I'm not fucking with you right now. Poof, pow, be gone. And Arlene got in her car and deuced out. But y'all, we could tell by the look in Ann's eye and the look in Arlene's eye that this ain't it. This ain't over. So the rest of the girls get the body out into the van once Arlene has left the premises. And Quiet Ann was just ready to jump in the van and take care of this issue with Desna. But Desna was like, no, this is my situation and I got it. Go in there and help the girls clean up and start this day off and make this nail money. Okay, make this legit money. All right, I'm going to handle this. Meanwhile, Polly over there at the coroner's office calling on her homegirl, give her a little ducats and we get rid of the body. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, well, damn. Y'all fix this issue quick, fast, and in a damn hurry. Now, after they took the body, Desna is having like a breakdown. She's like, everything fucked up. Just when you think that everything about to go good, but it's not. And you just like, I can't take it. But then Polly reminds her, okay, you just look at that double-sided rainbow or some shit like that. Basically, Polly just reiterates a story that Desna told to her when she was about to kill herself. And Desna remembers this and was like, girl, I just said that shit because you about to kill yourself. She was like, that is not the point. Okay? It worked. That is the point. So she, bucks Desna up. Desna gets her senses back and, steps into her boss womanness and says, you know what? You're right. Okay? We can handle Mac and Mel, but they think I'm to play with, but I'm not. Okay? I'm like, that's right, girl. You better remember who you are. Okay? You better remember. Queen Desna. You better remember. Okay? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I tell y'all all the time how much I love me some Niecy Nash, and I've loved her for a very long time. But I think Niecy Nash is one of the most idealistic black women I've ever seen when it comes to like her attitude about herself, even in her real life, how funny she is, how big her lips are, how laid her wigs be, okay, how fine and thick bitch be. Like I love me some Niecy Nash, y'all, and this show does nothing but perpetuate that love. Like I'm just saying, she always looked good. Like bitch was stunning on you. What was the fashions? Okay, so Desna sends a wreath, okay, a beautiful floral arrangement wreath with Penelope's picture on the inside, and sends a note with her condolences to Mac and Melba, saying that I know you tried to drop her off in my building, and I got you, bitch. Trust and believe, but I'm gonna be real classy based about this right now, so be scared, hoes. Melba is pissed. Something makes me think that Melba is the psychotic muff in the situation, okay? She's the one that wants to kill people. I'm like, but bitch, you could barely breathe. I'd have kicked her in the fucking lung and it'd have been done and over with. But you know what? I digress. Mac tells Melba to calm her ass down, because at the end of the day, they do not need any bad attention from the professor. I said, no, y'all not about to into new secret devious characters, god damn it. Oh, Lord. Melba wants the chance pissing the professor off. I said, oh, okay. I can't wait to see who this professor is. So, Uncle Daddy and Bryce had decided to turn the clinic into a real clinic and offer therapy and help for people to get off the opiates. Okay, trying to do they part to help with the opioid epidemic. Okay, I'm like, I hate when people say that. Granted, it is obvious that, because I just finished watching Girls Incarcerated. I ain't finished the whole season yet, but I was watching it yesterday, me and my mama. And it is very much understood that a lot of those young girls' moms and dads got on drugs, you know, got in an accident or had some pain pills, and then all of a sudden they become a dope head. So, yes, it's not like it's not a real thing, but it irks my spirit to hear that, because when people were on crack, y'all wanted to put them in jail and they deserve to die, and, you know, you hope they burn in hell and all of this shit. Like, you know, you didn't care. But now that, you know, Utah, middle America, middle-aged Caucasian females are getting on opioids, now it's an epidemic. And I just kind of look at that like, what the fuck ever. Uncle Daddy is trying to get his clients back because they have left him, okay? They didn't went across the street to another clinic that is offering up them drugs, okay? Now, they go over there to try to see about getting everybody to come over to their side and get help and all of this. But them people are not here for it. Them people want them drugs, okay? Your kind's not wanted here. I said, if you don't get your funky, fucking dirty, heroin-infested, opioid epidemic crisis looking ass the fuck out of Uncle Daddy face with this shit, like your kind ain't welcome here. Like, what was that? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go off right quick, because just the audacity of some people. Soapy says the only way you're going to get them to come back across the street is if you offer them some half-price drugs. Offer them some half-price opioids. And that's what he does. He gets them over there, and Bryce is over there trying to do his inspirational thing, and it's giving off a Jim Jones vibe. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you're giving off cult leader vibes, but you're not that effective, so it didn't work. Them people was over it. Where are the drugs? Like, that's what everybody was worrying about. They was not trying to hit his shit. So ultimately, Bryce and Uncle Daddy, Lord, the clinic is still not doing well. I don't know why they didn't decide to give him the drugs, but I guess Uncle Daddy is standing firm in the fact that he wants to be somewhere where people get help from the drugs and not, you know, getting them like candy. So, y'all, Jen talks to Brienne about possibly meeting with Black Daddy, okay? And she was like, did you talk to White Daddy about it? And Jen says, yes, we talked about it and he's okay with it. He wants you to go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do. And she says, okay then. And Brienne has decided to meet with her Black Daddy. Meanwhile, Black Daddy is going to that same little shrimp truck that everybody goes to in Virginia, is walking away from the shrimp truck when they bump into one another. And he was talking about how there was a lot of food for her little bitty self or something like that. But either way, they got to talking. And Virginia was feeling the energy. And he was feeling Virginia's energy. And I'm just like, this about to be a muck problem, okay? This is Jen's ex-old man, Brienne's daddy that was in jail and estranged. Just Black Daddy right here. Like, Oh Lord, what's gonna go on with Dean if Virginia leave Dean? I mean, I feel like Virginia need to leave Dean because I think that even though Dean has his issues, Dean is still like a stubborn ass dude, and I think it don't have anything to do with any of his disabilities. It is really just the type of person that he is. And Virginia, I think, with her newfound clear energy, is starting to not want to be around somebody that is full of negativity right now. Dean is kind of full of negativity. I'm sorry, but that's where he at with it, okay? And Virginia has a new eye and is looking at a new man with that new eye. So Desna is out on the casino floor, just surveying, okay? Being bad in a burgundy dress, bitch. Yeah! Just feeling her looks so much this episode. Every episode, but bitch, I was paying attention this episode a lot. So she sees Roller. And she like, oh, what is he doing out here? And Roller turn around and she see that suit. And then he do the slow-mo walk where, you start to check your cufflinks for no reason at all other than you just trying to look like a model. Okay? He was serving it. And Desna was like, well, I'll be damned. All right? And she didn't expect all of that, but he asked her out on a date, and she was like, I can't do it tonight, but since you went through all of this trouble, I will get you together tomorrow night. And I was like, bitch, I can't wait for y'all to get it together. Shit, I had a fucking sex dream at Lord, Mac rolls up on Dean. Dean is standing in the middle of the casino. And Matt comes over and introduces himself and says that, he can really help him and use his special talents. I don't know what the shit they was talking about. But all I do know is that Desna peeped it and came over there and told Mac that he needed to give them a second. You don't mind, do you? And Mac rolling his eyes like a little sullen teenager. Get your ass from over here. Leave my brother alone. And Dean says that he is missing male companionship. So he wants to be friends with Mac. He seemed nice. And Desna says he is not good people. Please stay away from him. Stay away from him, Dean. Dean ain't listening. Dean is not listening, y'all. They weren't ready. None of us were ready, okay? When they walked into that room and everybody's fucking and juggling dildos and, faces into places. Shout out to Roxanne. Yeah, it was just a lot going on in that room. And I was just like, did they just show us somebody getting ate out? What channel is this? Like, I was like, oh my God, like, this is so exciting. And Desna said, girl, we gonna have to shred our inhibitions in here tonight to get to what we need to get to. And ultimately, they're trying to find out what the governor is being bribed for and what he's building. And that's what they set out to do. So y'all, I missed the significance of this one girl, but they was just ear hustling. And one of the girls mentions Trip and how, girl, you better go sign that deal or something like that she said. But Desna said, oh, you want to play? Like all the girls was tying her up like they was about to do some freak nasty shit. And Desna revealed like the two-piece with the flat stomach and a big ass. And bitch, I didn't know whether to applaud or be turned on. Bitch, okay, look, serving, all right? Damn. But ultimately, they locked that girl in a closet. Like, oh, all right, we ain't gonna do nothing with it. We gonna lock her in a closet? Okay, that's fine. Trapped in a closet. I don't know how I could not have sang that reference. I'm sorry. Mac and Melba revealed themselves on stage as the hosts, right? And everybody is, standing on the side of the stage like, I bet you goddamn these nasty freak motherfuckers would be the host of the governor's nasty party. Okay, Desna is my wide open can't believe what's going on around her. And then they point at Polly and says, you are going to be the sacrifice. And everybody's like, oh, hold up, get the piece. What we going to do? And Desna's like, hold up, give it a minute. Let's see what they going to do. You know what I'm saying? So they get Polly up there like they about to cut her head off by Joe the Executioner, a.k.a. Joe the GM. All right? And y'all know they got some sexual tension going on. So as soon as it looked like he cuts her head off, they close the curtain. And when it opens back up, it's another couple humping each other on a swing. I thought it was him and Polly at first, but then I saw blonde hair. And then later on, I see Polly talking to Joe the GM. And I was just like, okay, no, so that's not what happened. They just kind of disappeared backstage. Okay. Some fine-ass Frenchman rolls up on Quiet Anne. Okay, he was interested. He informs her that there's Molly in the champagne. So everybody high. And it's at this moment that we notice that everybody's high. Virginia goes over to Polly and tells her how she met this cute boy today. And there's some conversation that only high people can have, all this touching and shit. And ultimately, Quiet Anne looked like she served up that cooch to that fine ass French black man. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Real lady mama love. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? I'm sorry, y'all. The breakdown on that song is everything. Buku cowbell, baby. I'm sorry. Go listen to it. Get your life on that breakdown, okay? They don't even have breakdowns on songs no more. And that used to be the best part. Break down. Instead of making me on down. So Desna gets a chance to get into the room alone with the governor. And he thinks that she is one of the business women from Gold Touch. Which she is not. But you know what? I thought Gold Touch was a strip club at first, but it seems as if it's a real estate agency or something, a contracting agency of some sort. Anyway, he thought that was her, but it was Desna, and he wants to be tased, y'all. That's his turn on, to be tased. And Desna was all down for it when she was tasing his ass. But when he wanted to tase her, she had to find a way to get the hell out of there, and then she ended up tasing him in the dick, and that must have did the job. But what she found out from him is that he's being bribed by Mac and Melba because he's taking bribes in order to build these private prisons. So contractors pay him so that they can build private prisons. I hate private prisons because it's built off of get as many people in jail as you possibly can. It doesn't matter if you're fucking over their life. It doesn't matter if they don't really deserve to be here. Get them in jail. And then if the state doesn't fill all of those seats, the state has to pay the private prison. That is the dumbest shit that this country has ever come up with. Okay? I really would like for them to get rid of privatized prisons. For real. Because there's nothing but money to be made. And when you put that on top of what already jail is, it ain't for nobody to be rehabilitated. And they know it. So because Virginia was doing whatever she was doing, she got kicked out the party. Quiet Anne says that she saw a payment be made. She also, had sex with that French guy, and he actually is in business with the governor as well. So everybody has learned something from tonight. We got down to the bottom of it, okay? The governor is getting paid to build private prisons. Mac and Melba found out about it somehow. I maybe missed that part, or maybe they didn't explain. But now Mac and Melba are bribing the governor because of it, all right? And Desna is like, oh, that's probably why it's worth so much money, and they trying to keep you out of it. That's exactly what's going on, girl. So the next day, Desna tells the girls about the governor and the tasing of the balls and all that, because we didn't know what happened. We just saw her standing there with him, mad about her not wanting to tase his balls, and then him looking for his money and all of that. Desna sure do know how to get you men's mind on the wrong thing. While they're all in the shop talking about the night before, Virginia picks up on the change in Anne's sexual aura. And then, of course, she has to keep it real with the girls about how she had sex with that man that night. Really, all she was thinking about was Arlene the whole time. So even though she had sex with him, she was high off ecstasy or Molly or whatever the shit was in the champagne. I think it was Molly. Yeah, Molly in the champagne. So she was under the influence. Y'all can't sit up here and act like Quiet Anne about to jump off the fish boat. Okay, the tuna boat, as Jen said. Girl, no. And then everybody forgets that Quiet Anne was married to a man at one point. So it ain't like she ain't never been penetrated. Y'all leave Quiet Anne alone. Okay? If she wanted to dib and zabble. Virginia says that the situation between Arlene and Quiet Anne, it ain't over. But see the situation between Polly and Ken? Over. They need to go ahead and let that go. And Polly says, yes, I know, I just need to be single. Yes, you do. Desna says that Arlene and Quiet Anne need to just go ahead and be together. They know they love each other. Just go ahead and be together, girl. All right? And now everybody is looking at her like, girl, now I know. I know something. This ain't the pot calling the kettle and the kettle calling the pot. Okay? You and Roller, girl. Like, what about me and Roller? It ain't nothing even though we going on the dates tonight. A real date, girl. Y'all going on a real date for real? And she just walked out. I was like, girl. That's some real love. I'm talking about a real love. Something to set my heart free, real love. I'm searching for our real love. Sorry, y'all. Mary J. Blige mixed with that just sent me. So, y'all, Uncle Daddy and Bryce are at the clinic feeling defeated after all of the dope heads told them they was not interested in getting off the dope. And then here comes Brenda, y'all. This is Jen's mom. Y'all remember the last time we saw Jen's mama, Bryce was trying to get even with her for sleeping with that crazy dude. So he fucked her mama. And then she found them and beat the shit out of both of them. And now Miss Brenda said she done lost everything. She done lost her apartment. She done lost her garden. She done lost her job. And it's time for her to get clean so she can make things right with Jen. I said, child, I was wondering what would make you want to suck your son-in-law's dick. Obviously, the dope. Okay? So now, Uncle Daddy has to convince Bryce to help her because he didn't want to help her. He didn't want no pause. And Uncle Daddy was like, look, we need our first client. Help this lady. You family. Help this lady. Like, oh, y'all better do what y'all got to do. So, y'all, in my favorite scene of the whole episode in G-like fashion, Desna is in Melba's office waiting for her, okay? Mac and Melba come in. What are you doing here? Desna tells them, y'all about to be some silent partners, okay? That's what y'all about to do. And of course, Mac and why would we do that? Because I know what's going on with the governor in the private prisons that he's building. And that's why y'all blackmailing him. Desna says that she is willing to go to the FBI, the police, and the press and tell them what's going on with the governor and Mac and Melba and them little freaky ass parties that they throwing fun. And they like, why would you do that? You would take down your own business? Yes, I would. If y'all push me, I will. Now, I don't want to, but y'all seem like the type that's gonna push me. Melba says that you are entering in a world of darkness that you won't know how to get out of. And Desna gets up and says, look, I recognize that you play dirty, but I play dirtier. Okay? And if anything happens to me or anybody that I love, this is being released to the FBI and the press. Try me. You ain't gonna play me like y'all did Penelope. Believe that. Move. When she did this, move, and they moved, I was like, yeah, man. Yeah. You just be here for it all. You know what I'm saying? And Mac was like, so we underestimated you. And she turned around. The story of my motherfucking life. Okay? The story of my motherfucking life. All right? Y'all, I was so here for Desna, baby. I was so here for Desna in that moment. Jen and Bryce bring Brienne to see EJ at the park. And at first, Brienne doesn't want to go because she's so worried about what White Daddy going to think. But White Daddy bends down and says, look, baby, I love you no matter what. And if you decide to like or maybe even love your black daddy, that's all right. I'm still going to love you. So that okay made her feel comfortable. And then here come EJ with the black baby doll. I said, yes for the black baby doll. Yes for the black baby doll. My mama refused to buy me white baby dolls until I got the American Girl dolls, but I have to get the black one first. Teach your children to have pride in who they are, okay? And a part of that is seeing themselves in the toys and the dolls that they play with. Because if they only see white dolls, they only see white girls, they are going to then all of a sudden think that that is more desirable because that is what they see more of. Not the fucking case, okay? Anne rolls up on Arlene outside the police station and tells her that she won't keep it 100. She won't try again, and she see that they can't really make it work if they keeping secrets from each other. So from now on, if they gonna make it work, she'll tell the truth about what's going on at the hair salon, and she can tell the truth about what's going on at the police station. I said, now bitch, how that's gonna work? Quiet Ann, what's going on in your head, sis? How that's gonna work? What y'all gonna do about that? How is it that she's supposed to not prosecute or try to get y'all on illegal shit that y'all do if you going home and telling her about it? Child, I'm gonna just go ahead and let Arlene and Quiet Ann figure it the hell out. They about to fuck though. And Quiet Ann did admit to Arlene that she had sex with that man, but you know, obviously she's unchanged because here she is, looking for Arlene in the cooch. Desna brings Virginia and Dean over to her new apartment so that they can see how lovely it is, and she invites them to live with her because they've been living in some, you know, yamp ass motel. And Virginia is ready to get out of this dirty, dingy, stank-ass motel that Dean has her living in. But Dean says, no, I'm a man. And you are not about to control me, Desna. I know that's all you want to do is control me. So he doesn't want to move in with Desna. I said, boy, you done lost your damn mind. And Virginia is like, but Dean, I don't want to go back to the motel. And he screams at her, Virginia, let's go. And she's like, I'm like, yeah, see, Virginia and Dean about to be over with. This about to be done. So, y'all, and in the last scene, Roller getting some flowers from the corner bodega to take it on down to Desna's and go on their date. She all dressed pretty and ready in her new apartment. A woman is having trouble with her car at the gas station and asked him for help. And I said, this looked like a trick. Like, bitch, you better call the Arlo Club. Like, no, I got somewhere to go. I don't know why he decided to help her. I guess because he's trying to be a good guy now. But I'd have just been like, bitch, I don't know how to fix cars. And kept on moving and watched my back on the way to my car. But he didn't. He went to help her. And she had, I guess, that whatever that stuff, chlorophyll, whatever that stuff is that knock you out. And put it over his face when he bent down to look under the hood. And then some dude in a van that was parked on the other side jumps out, grabs Roller, and brings him in a car. And now Desna is at home thinking that Roller just stood her up and pissed off. But that is not what happened, girl. They didn't kidnap your man, girl. They didn't kidnap your lover. Oh. See that, Mac and Melba? Y'all gonna force Desna to become the killer that she is trying so hard not to be. Send Dean over there. y'all can't send Dean because Dean gonna tell everybody after he do it. Anyway, y'all, that was Claus. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.